How it started. While both groups share the core beliefs of Islam, such as belief in Allah, the Quran as the holy book, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as the final messenger, their differences began after the Prophet's death. His passing sparked a debate over who should lead the Muslim community. One group believed that Abu Bakr, the Prophet's close friend and father-in-law, should be the first caliph. However, not everyone agreed. Another group felt that Ali, the Prophet's cousin and son-in-law, was the rightful successor. Eventually, Abu Bakr was chosen as the first caliph by the majority of companions present at the meeting. However, some companions, such as Ali and others close to the Prophet's family, were not present at this meeting. This absence has led the debate, especially among Shias who believe Ali should have been the caliph. The followers of Abu Bakr became what we now recognize as Sunni Muslims. The other group who supported Ali became known as the Shi'at, which is short for Shia Ali, meaning the party of Ali. This is where the term Shia comes from. So Abu Bakr became the first of the four leaders known as the rightly guided caliphs, followed by Omar, Uthman, and eventually Ali himself. However, the story of leadership in Islam didn't end there. Over the following decades and centuries, major conflicts arose over who should lead the Ummah. Even Ali's own son, Hussein, was killed after leading an uprising against the Umayyad dynasty. He was killed by Umayyad forces who were Sunnis during the famous Battle of Karbala. This event is incredibly significant to Shia Muslims and is remembered every year on Ashura, a day of mourning and reflection. Differences. Okay, so historical facts aside, we should also recognize that since the Sunni and Shia had completely different ideas about who should hold power, this of course influenced their beliefs. For example, Shias view some of the Prophet Muhammad's peace be upon him companions as more trustworthy than others. This greatly impacted the transmission of hadiths. As a result, Sunnis and Shias often rely on different collections of hadiths. Shias reject hadiths from narrators they consider hostile to Ali or the Prophet's family, particularly companions involved in leadership disputes, such as Abu Bakr. They also view the sayings of the Imams like Ali and his descendants as equally reliable alongside the hadiths of Prophet Muhammad. These differences on the hadiths have shaped their unique religious practices and interpretations. For example, Shia and Sunni Muslims both perform salah, but there are some differences in practice. Shias pray 5 daily prayers but often combine Duhr with Asr and Maghrib with Isha based on their interpretation of narrations from the Prophet that allow combining prayers for convenience. Sunni Muslims also recognize that combining prayers is permissible, but typically only in specific situations, such as during travel. Otherwise, they pray at 5 separate times. In terms of posture, Sunni Muslims usually place their hands on their chest or stomach while standing, whereas Shia Muslims keep their hands by their sides. Sunnis follow narrations that mention folding the hands, while Shias rely on narrations that support keeping the hands by their sides. During prostration, Sunnis pray directly on a clean surface or prayer mat, while Shias often use a small clay tablet called a turbah, believing that prostration should be done on natural elements. Population. Today, Sunni and Shia Muslims make up the 2 largest branches of Islam. Sunni Muslims make up about 85 to 90% of the global Muslim population, while Shia Muslims make up roughly 10 to 15%. Shia Muslims form the majority population in countries like Iran, Iraq, Bahrain, and Azerbaijan. They also have significant communities in Lebanon, Yemen, and parts of Pakistan and India. Sunni Muslims, on the other hand, dominate most of the Muslim world, including countries like Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Turkey, and Indonesia, which is the largest Muslim majority country.